Good morning, December 27th. Taste of perfection. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Psalm 34, verse 8. If you knew you'd be wandering in a wilderness for 40 years, would you panic, wondering how you would find food to eat? That's what the Israelites did, even though God had just miraculously released them from slavery in Egypt. Why do we forget that God is bigger than our fears and difficulties? Hungry, the Israelites woke up one morning wondering where breakfast would come from. As the dew lifted from the ground, there lay God's provision, manna, which sustained the Israelites for 40 years until they entered the Promised Land. Exodus chapter 16. No man-made solution could have provided an omer, 6 pints of manna per person for 2 million people every single day. God did it. He is always the answer for our needs. Do you ever spend sleepless nights projecting your future and wondering how you will solve seemingly insurmountable problems? You may feel that life is pointless. You're in a wilderness experience, and the help you need is not from yourself or any other person. Jesus is your manna, all sufficient for the ups and downs of your life. Have you tried him? Have you tasted? Have you trusted? Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who trusts in him. Psalm 34, verse 8. He who has God and everything else has no more than he who has God only. C.S. Lewis. Good evening. Joyous Christianity. My soul glorifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior. Luke chapter 1, verses 46 and 47. Many people view their faith as a heavy and unbearable burden. They frown upon any semblance of lightheartedness in spiritual matters. They stoop somberly under the heavy burden of their spiritual conscience. But the faith of the Christian should be a joyous experience. Your Father takes joy in and is interested in your life. He is happy when you are happy. He counsels you in sadness and grief. He supports you when the burden becomes too much for you. He helps you up when you stumble over obstacles, and he enjoys your successes as you enjoy them yourself. Christianity does not eliminate joy and happiness from life. Through your communion with the living Christ, you live in the blessing of his presence every day. The more you praise and thank him, the more happiness you glean from your spiritual life. Your surrender and devotion should be such that the joy of the Lord radiates across the entire spectrum of your life. Then every day becomes a joyous celebration of Christ.